Hi guys, welcome. Dan here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and welcome to Volume 2 of the A&P Stories from the Vault. There was a point in A&P time when A&P had issued a policy where it was no questions asked, no receipt necessary. The people could return anything they wanted, and we would have to give them their money back. You want to see now why A&P went out of business? Okay, so on Sundays, this man would come in who I had never seen before. And after you've been working there for like 2 years, 3 years, you start to know your regular customers. You know who shops there. So this man would come in with a shopping cart full of eaten, it's not there, it's empty boxes of frozen food. It was all bad. His family got sick. All of it was bad. 50, 60, 70, $80 every Sunday I was refunding this. Now, this guy was probably buying it at another store on sale, eating it, feeding his family, and then he was returning it, and I couldn't say anything about it. Well, let me tell you something. I did it once, I did it twice, and then I put my foot down because this is the thing. You work in a grocery store and you learn things like dairy goes bad. People bring back bad milk. People bring back bad produce. They cut into a watermelon. The watermelon was rotten. People bring back bad meat. And if you've ever smelt bad pork, like you could die with the smell of bad pork. Nobody brings back bad frozen food. You can freeze it. It could be in there for 10 years. It's still going to be good. But with this policy, we couldn't stop him. And I didn't have the store manager there on Sundays. And he knew this. So whatever he was doing, this was some kind of a scam. But finally, I had to put the smack down because I'm like, we're not doing this anymore. You don't. I said to him, I go, if our frozen food is always bad, then you're gonna have to not shop here anymore because nobody else returns it but you. I mean, what you're gonna call corporate? I mean, no one else has returned $80 worth of frozen foods ever. So you're scamming. There are some other great scams too, like where the customer sneaks in, goes down to the meat department, picks up like a rack of lamb, and then comes up to the courtesy desk and tries to return it and gives you the spiel about how his wife bought it. The thing is, buddy, is that we can go in the computer and pull up your receipt. So why don't you tell me when she was here and I'll find the receipt. Oh, you don't want to do that, huh? Because you stole it. All right. 9 times out of 10, they wound up leaving with the meat because we couldn't stop them. But at least we weren't refunding them the meat and letting them take the meat. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Sometimes the person would freak out and they would just leave the meat because they knew that they were being questioned. Then there was the vanilla extract man. Now, anyone that bakes, I mean, I don't bake, but I know that a bottle this big can last you for like 10 years. I mean, you just don't use it that often. You just don't need it that often. I mean, unless you owned a bakery, and in that case, you wouldn't be buying your vanilla extract from the A&P. This guy was coming in with the biggest, the 32 ounces or 64 ounces of vanilla extract, and it's really expensive. It's like $32. No receipt, and he wants to return it. Now, at this point, A&P, if you didn't have a receipt, we would give you a gift card. But I'm giving this guy $32 for stolen vanilla. No. Then, he always came in with the story that his wife bought the wrong thing. Well, you're not sure if you're buying the right thing. So let me buy the biggest, most expensive bottle of it, and then I'll, if I don't need it. I mean, well, who does that? I'm not sure if this is right. Let me buy the ginormous bottle. So I think eventually we weren't carrying that size anymore. So that was the way we were getting out of that. We're like, we don't sell it anymore. Nah, not in the computer. That was the best. When you could scan something and it was not in our system, you didn't buy that here. That was like, it was almost like a little high that you got. Because you know that they were giving you shit stories. Like this other man. Oh my God, we could go on forever. There was this man, an older man, and you kind of feel sorry for them because, I don't know, maybe he had nothing else to do. I don't know. He would come in all the time with expired things, like expired bakery items, that it was like a brick. It was like harder than a brick, and he would be trying to return it. Oh, my grandkids didn't like it. Well, I'm sorry. I don't think that we refund you things because your grandchildren don't like it. If you go to a restaurant and you don't like your meal, you still have to pay for it. Oh, I don't like pork, but I'm eating pork. I'm not going to pay for this. I mean, what kind of crap is that? I don't even understand that. We would give him back his money if it was a legit thing. Okay, fine. They don't like black and white cookies. Here's your $2. But he would come back with like graham crackers that were like in his closet for like 10 years. Oh no, I just bought them. And I would have to walk him down the aisle and show him that the packaging was not even the same anymore. We don't even have that kind of box on the shelf. You've had this for too long. He would rip off the expiration date. You believe this guy? I'm telling you, you have to be like a detective. You have to be like a detective. I got so mad at one of my coworkers once. He comes in with bakery items, rips off the expiration date. They're brownies. They're hard as a rock. And I throw them out. I'm like, no, you don't have the receipt. This is stale. You didn't buy this today. We're not taking it back. And then I come in the next day and I see those brownies on the counter. One of my coworkers took it back. And I was like livid. I was like, who took back these brownies? When that guy comes in here, throw him out. We used to get so mad because it's like, this is what happens, okay? And now, I mean, there's more than just this that goes into it, but the percentage profit rate in grocery store is 1%. It's not like, so we're taking a loss on all these things that people are returning. It causes the company to go out of business. So now I don't have a job, and neither do my coworkers, because your grandchildren didn't like the brownies. I mean, come on. It's like, it's crazy. So that was that guy. He was in like every day. Yeah. All right. If you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.